First Alert Weather is brought to you by the Medical Center.
Well, we've been advertising this for well over a week, that by the middle of this week, we would begin to feel some much cooler air, a real taste of fall weather coming, and then not only coming, but staying here for a while. And with that, we're getting some rain as the temperatures begin to come down. Here's a look at First Alert Live Doppler radar. A good steady stream of rain, a little bit more saturation to the atmosphere at first. Yesterday, just a few sprinkles here and there. Last night, we had a few sprinkles, even this morning. But now the columns in the atmosphere have had a little bit more time to get saturated, and so we're seeing some little steadier rainfall, but still nothing too heavy. And the cold front, as you see, is now just east of Bowling Green and continuing to move slowly off to the east, and the temperatures keep dropping. 61 current temperature right now. Let's check some mesonet sites and how much rain has fallen so far. 1,400s here in Bowling Green, 500s though in Litchfield, but you're going to get some of the heavier stuff as we go into the afternoon, and by heavy I mean just a little bit more of a steadier rain. You head down to Russellville, almost 2/10 of an inch there, 1/10 of an inch of rain in Franklin, almost 2/10 in Elkton, 1,500ths of an inch of rain in Hopkinsville. Just now starting to get some numbers, low numbers coming in off to the east, southeast of us toward the Lake Cumberland and Green River Lake areas. But you too will start to pick up on some rainfall here shortly. And east of the cold front, temperatures are still pretty much in the mid-60s. But behind the front now, temperatures have dropped into the upper 50s. And that will be the case pretty much for the rest of the afternoon as we're getting that front punching through now. And here's a look down Scottsville Road. And as I mentioned earlier, there have been numerous accidents this morning around the area because it's been a while. It's been a few days since we've had rainfall. So we have some rain-slickened streets here. Be careful, slow down. You're probably going to come to a stop, and then when the red light turns green, your tires kind of spin a little bit. That's because of the oil buildup that's on top of the roadway there with that water on top of it as well. So just slow down. Take it easy. 61 degrees now. West-northwesterly wind at 6. So we have that shift in the wind indicating the front. 99% humidity in the barometer, steady right now. Here's a look from Greenville. They've dropped to 58 degrees. And they've been as high as 66 there this morning in Muhlenberg County. They've picked up 700ths of an inch of rain. Russellville, you've been as high as 66, but you're now down to 58 with rain. Litchfield, you've been as high as 66, and your current temperature is 58, and you've picked up 500ths of an inch of rain. We go east to Glasgow, 64 the temperature, but you've been as high as 65 as the temperature's just beginning to drop there. Munfordville, 64 degrees. You've been as high as 65. Here's 63 at the airport, 53 though in Indianapolis, 40s and 50s back to the west. Big drops in temperature here, some 15 to 20 degrees west of the front. We're now 5 degrees cooler than at midday yesterday. And there's the rain, a big long line of showers. Nothing too intense here, but enough to keep things wet for the rest of the afternoon and evening. And as the front comes on by, the showers will gradually dissipate somewhat. But there's a little kink, a little ripple, a little disturbance along the front. Overnight tonight, a ripple of low pressure will ride along the front, and there could be a resurgence of shower activity overnight and early tomorrow morning, adding maybe another 1/10 of an inch of rain during the overnight hours. But then by tomorrow morning, all this will begin to pull away. Clouds at first, and then gradual clearing, and the cooler air comes in tomorrow afternoon as if it isn't already here, and then a secondary reinforcing shot of that coming on Saturday. So cloudy and cooler, occasional showers, temperatures dropping through the 60s, 47 with showers tonight, and then only up to 63 tomorrow. Maybe some clearing by afternoon, and then after that, sunny and cool, temperatures staying in the 60s from Friday all the way through Tuesday of next week, and these temperatures running below the average of 72 for this time of the year. In a few minutes, we'll be right back with more Midday Live.